we've hit a really big, giant scalability issue where the demand was there for our product, but it was the systems that we were using were extremely time consuming and disorganized. So I'm talking like having a Google Docs page that has a bunch of links to other Google Docs pages that we refer to, and Google Sheets pages. Like, it was really bad. It was very disjunct. It was very easy to miss things. It took a lot of time to make sure everything was done. And it was time that was not spent growing the company and generating revenue. One thing that I had not mentally identified yet as a problem, but it was, is that you could get all this software, but like 95% of what you're paying for doesn't do what you freaking want it to do anyways. So you don't use it. And that's part of the reason why it's hard to train people and why it's hard to learn new parts of the software, because there's so freaking much in these giant software suites. And then another thing was really, really true is that if you have 7 softwares that you're using, which we did, it doesn't talk to each other. So that's what creates the disconnect in your company, where you have to manually bring info over and over and over and over again. And that just takes time that you could be doing other things. We can handle so much more volume now because we know the 5 functions that each person needs to do in our company now. And they don't need to, in order to do one function, they don't need to know like 4 softwares. I would say the ease of workflow, just organization, which leads to way better time management, but also accuracy, because our line of work, it's really important to be accurate all the time. It is everywhere, but if we're like a millimeter off, it's not okay. Like, it just doesn't work. If a tank manufacturer is a millimeter off, it doesn't really matter. If a lid manufacturer is a millimeter off, it doesn't fit. How easy it is to be accurate now, just because everything's in one place. For us personally, that's been one of the most valuable things, because it helps us do what we do way easier. It just makes our job easier because Optimum does it for us.
What you're talking about is kind of core and fundamental to the direction that we're on right now. You say template, we say solution module. And the idea is to put a piece of software in front of somebody like you that out of the box does 70, 80% of what they already need. And then use the services to make it fit precisely to the way they do business. Get rid of that 90% of the software that you don't need.
Yeah.
Focus on the 10, 20% you really do need and make it fit like a glove to your business. And then make sure it can continually evolve as your business evolves. Yeah. You've shined a light on the fact that the primary benefit is that you could spend more of your time during the day actually going out and acquiring new customers and taking care of customers rather than trying to get your damn software to work.